Bar starting to fill up. Nice. Good energy. Good energy. I got here at 1:12 p.m. Eastern time to get the perfect seat, and I'm happy
Ooh,
He's
to
like,
pull.
you are not gonna not have a seat today.
right.
I
I
dare
was
you.
gonna
You will
ask you how
not
many
block
people
me.
was there when you got there.
Yeah. When I got there, I was the first one. Literally, they opened at 1 o'clock. I walked in at 1:12. Started trickling in, and now that we're like 2:30, we're up to about 25 plus. It started to fill up some more. There's only two TVs here, so like I got a good spot.
You know what? I was thinking I should just start a branch in Fort Wayne, and then but I had to do all the work. But I was like, what if I'm the only one there? I mean, I don't care. I can watch it by myself at home. Whatever.
You got too many engagements. You know, you're a dad first, so you know.
True that. True that.
Well, and I found the brewery and I basically just told them I'll open the bar up for you. I mean, hire me and I'll work there. I'll go there. As long as you let me drink, as long as I can grab my beers, I won't do anything crazy. I won't get too lit. But like, the point is to like drink beer and enjoy the match. So like, if I can't do that, then I'll just stay home though. And he was like, "It's 6:30 in the morning," and I was like, "So it's 12 there." Like, I don't know what you're telling me. I don't know what's going on. Well, we are shades of blue, and talking about Tarek Sharpie. I mean, I'm sure I misled because it's all shaped differently. Who cares about all that? Oh my goodness, we have made it to the Champions League final. Oh, I am so excited. I'm thrilled. I can't wait. I mean, I thought I had Man City's lineup ready to go, but I have UEFA's version of Man City's lineup. And I don't want to see that. I don't want to give you any love. I'm sure we're going to end up talking about what Pep said and about whether or not we should boo. Shout outs to you, Sharpie, you and Pep. You're linked for this one time. Congratulations. I still don't agree about it. I'm getting ahead of myself.
The ball man knows. The ball man knows.
Oh, so this lineup, oh my goodness, this is the lineup that we wanted to see. We were hopefully expecting. I mean, I guess we'll figure out if this is how you feel. I don't want to speak for y'all. Ederson, Akanji, Stones, Diaz, Ake, he's in there. Rodrigo, Gundo, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Grealish, and Halan. Sharpie, let's just get started with you. What do you think of this lineup?
Real quick, first thing I saw was this is the same lineup that beat Bayern 3-0. Pep went for the left footer on the left side. We know what Kanji can. If he can stop Coman, he can deal with DeMarco on the left wing back position or Lautaro Martinez. Also putting in Ake over Walker as more height. So you have an advantage on quarters offensively, and you're able to defend better defensively. So I just think this is the one. Like this is the line that got us here, and let's keep it moving.
I'm right there with you, Charlie. I think I was a little surprised to see a Kanji over Walker, but I think that like if you think about it, DeMarco and Dumfries with Lautaro Martinez and Dzeko don't necessarily like totally scare you with their pace, and you feel like if you have Ake on one side that Dumfries, or excuse me, that he can take care of Dumfries, and then you have a Kanji to take care of DeMarco. I felt like this was a more of a power over speed move, just like you did. You stated. So yeah, that I think that was the only. And I thought I think I called this prediction in our show too, of this exact same lineup. And I think for these reasons, this was the reason why. So I'm really excited. I think that the biggest matchup is going to be Grealish pinning Dumfries back and making sure that he's not able to bomb up the field.
And once, never mind. I was gonna see someone hopped on. I was gonna let them on, but I was just gonna let them know to just wait till we just finished up about this, but they hopped off. Hey, if anybody wants to hop on and chat, okay, there you go. All right, Man City Fan 820. I mean, you do need to register if you want to win this scarf, though, so you're going to have to get that figured out. Tarek, thoughts?
Yeah. So for me, I think so. It was always the question of when Ake is fully healthy, does he come back into the lineup? I thought that he would because I think Pep is, right, wrong, or indifferent. He is loyal to players when they are performing well, and Ake has been great all season. He deserves to play as long as you know he's healthy and he can go. So then the question became, okay, if Ake comes back on the left, who's going to be on that right side? The last couple times it's been Walker. But for me, I think Akanji might be a little bit better in the buildup. And so when Inter is going to try to press us, we need people who are going to be able to keep the ball. And as much as I love Kyle Walker, he does have a mistake in him every now and then. Usually his pace allows him to catch up, and it's not a goal. We don't result in goals, but I think for the purposes of the build-up and beating their press, we're going to go with the Kanji, which obviously is what we're doing. But I think this is the perfect lineup. Again, we were riding a Bernardo Silva train. We could have gone with Phil Foden, but again, this is what got us here. Why change it? Stick with it, and then let's just play our game.
Yes, and everybody who is here, who's watching right now, in those chats, which I see they are burning up right now. I love to see that. That makes us feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Let us know where you are here from, where you're watching. Anybody who, if you see yourself as a Man City fan, you probably have to hop off and then hop back in, have to log out and then log back in as your person. But make sure you do register in order for you to win. I'm trying to take down everybody's names and then add them to the wheel. Well, this is
Let's go, Mike from Virginia. Let's go. 2 up, 2 down.
Okay, look at this. We love this. Next season, I have Who Cares Man City Fan 313. Let's get you in here, my guy. We can get you this figured. Maybe it's just because you're logged in. You hop on right now if you're willing. Hey, who are you? Where you at? And how are you feeling about the lineup?
No, introduce him on me. Introduce him on me.
You there? I say, I don't know, he can hear us.
Yeah, there we go. Yep, let's keep it moving. And while he figures that ting out,
Come on, can I say something real quick?
Please.
I really also and Tom brings this point up a lot, so I'm gonna give it all credit to him. Ake just gives Grealish so much more space and build up. Just having someone who's on their left foot that can whip it in, just that threat of an overlap allows Grealish to do what he's doing, right? And we know he keeps possession better than almost anybody in the world. That is his skill. If he draws a foul, it's a free kick territory with Kevin on the ball, which is what you want. Pep went with the guys that are the best at their position, because as much as we love Kyle Walker, he's a natural fullback. 3 at the back means especially at his height against Deco. So you have 3 units in the back, plus John Stones can always drop back if needed. So I just think our defensive solidity is the reason I don't think they're going to score more than one goal. We're not giving up 2 goals. So I think we can score 2. So at the very least, this is a 2-1 at the very least.
Yeah, I'm not worried. This is all how City are going to play, what City are going to do. Pep has done his part. He has put the right players out, the players that have gotten us here. Players are the reason why we keep doing all what we're doing. And yeah, shout out to Kavita from India. That's super dope. We appreciate everybody who's hopping in. Were you about to say something else, Sharpie? Okay. Yeah, let's pull up this Inter lineup. I mean, they're set up. They look exactly how they look like. Um, they are who they are. Tom Bomb, anything on it? I guess, who do you see on here that can truly hurt us, not for the sake of being like, this is devil's advocate, their hold up play, yada, yada, yada. But is there anyone who actually does like worry you?
The person that worries me the most is on the bench, and that's Romelu Lukaku. Like, because like that his insertion in the match is going to be like in the after the 65th minute, where we'll have run a bit. So like I guess that's the only thing that personally scares me about their lineup. I know that Tarek will talk more about it, but like I'm not terribly concerned about Ed and Dzeko personally.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the same thing QPR said.
Yeah.
Right before he scored, and then allowed my guy Sergio to score. So no, I'm with you. I
That's a
don't
long
think
time ago, though.
it was, and he's not the same player. I am not concerned about Dzeko from that standpoint, other than it just always seems that players coming back have a way of hurting us. But I don't anticipate that. I'm with you. I think that I was interested to see if they were going to bring Romelu in from the jump, because he's been playing well, but he's been playing well coming off the bench for them. I hate the idea of pace and power, right? Because they often use that to describe black players: pace and power, as opposed to the intellect. But he is a prime example of someone who is super quick, and he's super strong. And he has the ability to beat us. He has the ability to hurt us. Let's say it that way. So yes, we've seen him struggle in the Premier League, but he's in a situation where he seems to be comfortable in Italy, comfortable in Milan. So when he comes in, he's going to be a threat. Now, hopefully, we will put the game away before then, but we'll just got to see. But I do think he's the threat. Again, I'm not that Lautaro Martinez is any slouch, but like you said, the fact that he's coming in fresh in about the 60th minute, fresh legs against people who've run a lot, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
So for those that don't watch a lot of Inter, they can go either way. It can be on the front foot. If you watch their first leg against Milan, they jumped all over AC Milan, and it was like embarrassing. Like Milan did not belong in a pitching into their day. We're better than them, right? However, they've also won every cup twice in Italy. They won 2 Super Coppas, and the other cup they won it twice under Inzaghi. So like they are made for a one-off game. The only thing that scares me, to answer your original question, point, is Brozovic being in for Mkhitaryan. He is a true DM, right? So he allows, I can't say his name, starts with a C, the Turkish midfielder, to push up into his natural position as an attacking mid. And he's a great passer of the ball. So he plays, if you watch the World Cup, he plays with Kovacic and Modric in the Croatian midfield. He can spray balls every way. And if they get a counter opportunity, you have Dumfries on one side, you have DeMarco on the other side. It just adds a lot of width to the pitch to possibly outnumber us. But we haven't been susceptible to a counter in a while with this lineup. So I really think that like we're good as long as we don't get too, like as long as we don't get too unbalanced and have like a Kanji and Ake push up at the same time and leave Diaz and maybe like a Roger by themselves. As long as we stick to our plan and don't, get sloppy, which we haven't done, I think we'll be totally fine.
Yeah,
we have to give them a break.
I think pushing up and making Dumfries and DeMarco defend, we want to push them. We want to get high and push them deep, so that they don't have those outlets on the counter. So we'll see.
And I think that this is why Jack is going to have a big match, because just for all the points that you stated earlier, Charlie, about him kind of having that more free release with getting the ball from Ake versus Akanji, being a left-footed player. Like if you look back into once Jack really got unlocked this season, it was one Cancelo wasn't playing because he was playing. It was basically it was the same sort of problem. So I think because of this, you're going to see like the business that Bernardo Silva gave Alphonso Davies versus Bayern. You're going to see Jack Grealish give that specifically to Dumfries. And I'm actually calling for him to be on the score sheet twice in this match.
Hey, one more thing before you actually speak, Sharpie.
Yeah.
You're in one of the like extra city bars. Let us see your view. Where you at? Show the space. Let us see some food
All right.
strips.
So beautiful, classic New York City dive bar. Literally, like you walk downstairs to get in. It's dark. You know, it's right outside.
Okay.
The energy is nice. Starting to fill up. It's like it's appropriate for the space. It's not a huge space, so you can't have overflow. Like this is an overflow bar for the main bars, a little ways away. So, but it's a nice turnout. The energy feels good. A lot of different shirts in here. Um, Obviously, like the city support is heavy. So yeah, things are good. I was just gonna add to Tom's point, the I think there's also the ability for even if Ake doesn't push up, Gundo's really good at getting up spaces. And between like those midfield overlaps, right? So Kevin on the right, Gundo on the left, it really just throws off the defense. Because what do you do when you get those tacticians with the ability to cross on the floor, or cross in the air? Holland is more athletic than Bastoni and Kirby and Darmian. Darmian's only 6 foot. He plays right center back, but he's basically the same size as Kyle Walker. So you really only got like 2 6 footers in the back, and I'm gonna 2 6 3 guys, and I'm gonna take Holland over them 10 times out of 10. So those saves that Courtois made, let's see if Onana can make them. He's a great goalkeeper, but it's going to be interesting to see if Holland can get his goal. He's been cold, so I think hopefully today that's going to be important. Last thing, the referee. Are you going to call those early fouls? Would it be an early yellow if Dumfries? You know, we saw what happened with Casemiro getting off, right, and that affected the game because he didn't have a yellow. If somebody makes a hard tackle, is the ref going to pull that yellow and really like, set the scene for like, hey, we're not going to do that.
Facts. And happy you mentioned Onana. According to SofaScore, I'm looking at the lineups, and their best rated player is their keeper by 7.45 is his rating. The next best player is their defender, Alessandro Bastoni, and he's 7.33. Now, City, we have two players who have a higher score than Onana. There's Haaland, who's 7.5, and then De Bruyne is 7.69. But Ederson, Diaz, Ake, and Rodri, they are all 10 points, are 0.10 closer to Onana. And then there are a bunch of sub sevens on Inter. So all that says to me is, according to them, they are prone to, a slip up. And then if you need to register, I mean, Kavita, I see your name on here, so I feel like you're already registered. If someone pops up and they are a Man City fan, it just says right here on the top, register. Well, it says register below, but yeah, supposedly if you just scroll down, you should be able to register for this. And if you're not, then I believe there's like a home screen that you can hit, and from there you should be able to register.
Well, shouldn't she be good because she has her name up there? Like,
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's it. Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
first thing
yeah.
I said. Yeah. She should be good, but I assume maybe she's asking for other people, which is very mindful of you. Okay. I guess what is truly creeping on your soul? What is truly worrying you about this match, if anything? And then if nothing is worrying you about this match, why? Why are you so confident?
I'm worried because we haven't won it before.
Mm.
I'm worried because the last time that we were in this position, Kevin left the field with a concussion and his face broken or something. I guess those are all of the reasons that I am currently worried. That being stated, like, I do feel like our team is the more talented team, and we should win based off of that.
Yeah. And Brad, what's worrying me is the fact that it's the CL. I know, and we haven't experienced it. We've just kept chopping along, making our way through, slowly getting to where we have the final, twice in 3 years, uh, defeating the boogeyman that was Real Madrid. Man, Jennifer, just need to set the pace in the first 15 and continue to do what we've done all season. Exactly. Don't change anything up. Like that's, I feel what Pep is saying in the lineup. We know what Pep in the lineup should do. Inter can know what we should do, and it's really all up to us, especially because the way that Inter plays, they are just waiting for their chance. And if City don't give them a chance, then it is what it is. Man City fan 233. Oh, damn it! Is that Salt again? I feel like that might be Salt because he
No,
seems that.
I think it's Adam.
Okay. Oh, the cot, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Who else wants to let us know?
So for me, so I went. I think I put it in the chat, right? I knew there was going to be a long time before the match actually started. Once I woke up this morning, I didn't have the nerves to be dwelling on it all day, so I went to try to go play golf. I don't play golf very well, so I figured all of my frustrations would be taken out on that stupid white ball that I couldn't hit, as opposed to thinking about City all day. But now we're here, and the thing that if there's something that makes me nervous, it's just the weight of the expectations, because really coming into this match, Inter, no expectations. It's a free hit for them. No one expects them to win. We have built this, everyone has built this case where we have to win it. We have to win it today, to not just get the treble, but to get the proverbial Champions League monkey off our back. So we have to win it. And I think that's just a lot of pressure. To our credit, the boys have handled pressure all year long, and they've handled it well. So I think they can do it. But now it's time, and yeah, I'm a little nervous.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this real quick. No nerves. We're the best team in the world, and are the world. We are here for this moment. We got Holland for this game. Like this is why you get the striker that we didn't have against Chelsea, that we didn't have last season against Real Madrid, and missing those chances. Love Gabby, love Ryan, they missing those chances. Like, take it back to you on if you want. This is why we're here. And we have every piece we need. This is the best team in the world. This is the best Premier League team ever. From 92 to now, this is the best Premier League squad we've ever seen. They're going to finish it. I'm going to start a predictions point. I got City 3-1. Let's go.
I'm with Charlie on that. I have City 3-1 as well. I said that Jack was going to get on the score sheet twice. I think that he scores a goal and gets an assist. I actually think that Holland gets a brace. But I also think that the score will be tied going into halftime. So I think that we should ready ourselves for that eventuality and not freak out about it.
That's easier said than done, my guy.
You are so right. That is why I'm here sipping on this drink right here. So
when it gets to minute 25, if we haven't scored, my heart's starting to beat real fast. I'm starting to sweat. Anyway, if I could give a prediction, I would say 3-1 is cool, but I mean it sounds like a lot of goals. So I'm gonna go 2-1 us. I want to say 2-0, but there's always that one-off chance, right? There's always something always could go wrong. So I'm gonna go 2-1 us.
Hey, we out here again. I see a Man City fan 0. I see a Man City fan 34. You are not able to win. You do need to be registered to FanFest Live in order to win this scarf. So I will give you this time while I discuss my thoughts and predictions for you to be registered so we can give this away. So please make sure you register to FanFest Live in order to be. Do I hear 6? No, I'm not doing 6. But I am doing the 3-1. I do feel like that's a lot of goals. But I don't know. I just feel like we could do like a 1-1, like we score. And I don't know, like us scoring first, that doesn't make me feel the best. But also, I don't want to see them score first. But I could definitely see it being like 1-1 going into the half. Pep and everybody makes the adjustments, and they just don't have what we got. It's just our bench doesn't look like their bench. We're gonna handle things. 3-1. We got this. And I also may have like a bet on it that could win me $500. So
I definitely have a bet on -1.5. Let's go City. Holland, 2 shots on target. You're my guy.
So, oh man, I'll take the win either way. Like it's just money when it comes to this, because I'm gonna just spend so much more celebrating anyway. So, what's a few bucks? Man. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's give this stuff away. Everybody in. Last call.
So while you're setting that up, if we win, are we jumping back on here?
I'm with it.
You bet.
End of the match?
Your ass.
We can. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Damn, could they have the camera any closer up on these two announcers? My word.
It was real intimate, right? Real intimate about like a song of truth.
Right. It's like,
Okay. Don't. Okay. Man. I feel like that Man City fan zero. I've seen them a lot on here. Maybe you just
Come on, let's roll. Let's do it.
Sorry. Look at me being empathetic. I know. I see the time. How do I share? Here we go. Tab.
Big Mike.
Hey, what up? 2 up, 2 down, my guy.
All right, congratulations, Mike. So all you got to do is just DM Shades of Blue US your mailing information, and we'll get that out to you. All right, let's go. Let's get to this match. Let's come on, City. I'm freaking out now.
Rebel season. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, City.
Cheers.